Oh, hi there. Welcome to the 11th annual Swenson Family Holiday Video.
Don't adjust your screens. We moved to Minneapolis this year.
It's a cold and beautiful day here in Tangletown, nestled between the bridges and bubbling bends of Minnehaha Creek.
After a winter walk through this beautiful city of lakes, there's nothing better than sitting next to a crackling fire, drinking a hot cup of coffee, and enjoying the twinkling lights of our first family Christmas tree.
This time of year, the Twin Cities are a winter wonderland draped in white. You can just feel the joy of the holiday season around every corner.
Today we want to share some of that joy with you and yours, and offer our best wishes for a very merry holiday season.
Each year brings with it so many blessings. And this time of year, when we gather together with friends and family to celebrate the holidays, we often reflect on the year behind us and consider the days ahead.
2019 was a year of many blessings for our family. It was another great year for Mom and Dad. In September, we joined them on a pilgrimage to our ancestral hometown of Holsen, Norway, a tiny town nestled on a little mountain lake between a chorus of winding waterfalls. We were greeted in Holsen by a drove of friends and relatives, and treated to a potluck reception in the local Lutheran church, where we celebrated the renewal of Mom and Dad's wedding vows for their 45th anniversary. In Norway, we made many fond memories we will not soon forget. We hiked to a humble Holsen summer farm perched high above the mountain ridge. We explored winding roads, fjords, and glaciers along the Norwegian sea coast. We swapped lefse recipes and learned that our love for Klub is in fact a family business. And we got up close and personal with the area wildlife. It was a wonderful trip, one we were all deeply grateful to experience together. It was an incredible year for my sister Katie and brother-in-law Rob. Their growing family keeps them busy every day of the week. This summer, we cheered on Rob in an intense mountain bike race through the Superior National Forest. And Katie and Rob visited Colorado in August, where Rob competed in the Leadville 100. When he wasn't mountain biking, Rob was driving a large RV long distances, cross-country skiing, competing in the Birkebeiner, and being an all-around great dad to Robbie and little Johnny. This fall, Katie ran the Twin Cities 10-mile with my team Triumph and her new friend Haley. We were thrilled to cheer on Katie and Haley as they made their way to the finish line. We are so proud of Katie and her commitment, both personal and professional, to improving the lives of people with special needs. This year, Katie and I resumed our tradition of brother-sister trips, traveling to Santa Monica, California. We walked the beaches, explored the parks and piers, and experienced all that Disneyland had to offer in one 14-hour sprint. It was another magical sibling excursion. In her spare time, Katie baked up a storm with Mom and spent time with friends and colleagues. But her and Rob's full attention is on taking care of Robbie and little Johnny, bringing them love, laughs, and adventures every day of the week. This spring, Johnny celebrated his second birthday with an Elmo-themed birthday bash. In the summer, Johnny started music class, and this fall he entered preschool just down the street. Aptly named Johnny Danger by Uncle Donnie, Johnny spends his days keeping up with his older brother Robbie. He enjoys sledding, Disney movies, and long walks on the beach. Robbie is thrilled to have a best buddy like Johnny to experience life's adventures with. Robbie started kindergarten this fall as part of a Chinese language immersion program. From fishing to biking on two wheels to parties and play dates all over the neighborhood, Robbie has a full social calendar. We are proud of him and the fun-loving big brother he has grown up to be. Bodie is still living the dream. As for us, 2019 was an extraordinary year. On May 4th, all our dreams came true as we said, "I do," at the altar of Gloria Dei Lutheran Church, surrounded by our family and friends. We are thrilled to begin our married life together and deeply grateful for the outpouring of love and support we have received from people near and far, especially our parents and siblings, whose prayers, generosity, and loving examples have built a solid bedrock for a happy and healthy marriage. Just hours after the wedding, we skipped town for a 2-week European tour. We arrived first in Venice, where we indulged in pizza, pasta, palatial views, and priceless glass. It was a romantic 3 days traversing the winding streets and narrow canals of Casanova City. From there, we made our way to the breathtaking volcanic vistas of Santorini. Over 8 days, we took in evening sunsets, hiked across the arid caldera rim, climbed the rocky cliff sides, sailed the salty waters of the Aegean Sea, paddled beneath the twilight rarity of a fleeting double rainbow, and ate our daily dose of gelato for good measure. We wrapped up our visit by exploring all that Athenian antiquity had to offer. It was, without question, a truly fabulous honeymoon. When we returned from our travels abroad, we took trips to places nearer by. From hiking, camping, and fishing in Minnesota's fabulous state parks, to exploring the peninsular charms of Door County, Wisconsin, to taking in the beauty of Lake Superior's North Shore, we have tried our best to make the most of every moment. When we weren't outside or out traveling, we have been building a home together in the house we bought in South Minneapolis. We moved in this September, 1 block north of Minnehaha Creek and 2 miles east of Lake Harriet. We love our house, our neighbors, and exploring our new neighborhood. This year, when Sarah wasn't making headlines as a PR pro at Goff Public in St. Paul, she was spending time with friends and family, being a fabulous aunt to our many nephews, and running. Did I mention running? This summer, Sarah ran her 6th marathon. We were thrilled to cheer her on as she crossed the finish line in St. Paul beneath the Capitol Dome. I concluded my work this year as Deputy Chief of Staff for Governor Mark Dayton, wrapping up 12 years of service in the state and federal governments. And in January, I began a new role in executive communications at Cargill. I have greatly enjoyed these first 11 months on the job and look forward to the opportunities that lay ahead in the year to come. One of the greatest blessings of this year has been gaining yet another loving family. It has been my pleasure to join the Thatcher clan. Sarah's parents, Steve and Kathy, her sister Chrissy and brother-in-law Eric, and her brother Mark and sister-in-law Hannah have welcomed me with open arms from the very beginning. It has been my honor to know them better all the time since, and to know them now as family. We have enjoyed spending time together this year at family barbecues, holiday get-togethers, baking cookies, sharing laughter, and of course, playing croquet. And there is no greater blessing than to gain 3 nephews. Dominic, Peter, and Joseph are perpetual bundles of joy. This year, Dominic started kindergarten in St. Paul and learned to ride a 2-wheel bike. His love for penguins has been a contagion among his younger brothers, who flock in black and white behind him wherever he goes. Peter loves ball pits, squirt guns, tank tops, pizza, and dirt, and penguins. Joseph, a constant casual observer, is working hard to catch up with his older brothers, adding still more bounce to his strawberry blonde curls and loving life all the more with every passing day. Perhaps the cutest moment of the year was when all three boys joined Robbie and Johnny as ring bearers at our wedding. Aunt Sarah and Uncle Matt love all 5 of our sweet nephews very, very much. Looking back on 2019, we enjoyed spending time with all of you, our friends, our family, and our colleagues. Thank you all, everyone, for the many blessings you have brought to our lives this year and for the many great experiences that still await us in the year to come.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy New Year to you and yours this holiday season. May you find joy and peace in this season of hope.
We'll leave you now, as we have so many times before, with the words of the old Swedish blessing.
May the ruts always fit the wheels on your pickup.
May your earmuffs always keep out the north wind.
May the sun shine varm on your lefse.
May the rain fall soft on your lutefisk.
And until we meet again, may the good Lord protect you from any and all unnecessary oofdas.